Hey everyone, welcome back to Real Talk with Stevie. Now, I've been having debates with my cousin over on Facebook about everything that's going on with this world, and of course we joke around, and of course I'm not very nice to him. And he texts me because I hurt his feelings. Of course I knew I did, and I was sorry, and I told him of course I didn't mean it, I just portray myself as a bitch on Facebook. Anyways, there's so many things going on in this world today that nobody can understand, or they don't want to understand. We need to release the past, honestly. We need to start protesting peacefully, not rioting, not looting. If you're going to protest something about slavery, let's protest it to help our kids, our sisters, our mothers, our brothers, our cousins that are being taken and sold as a sex slave. That's the kind of slavery that we need to protect our families from now. We need to have a movement and protests, peaceful protests, for that. I've seen so many posts on Facebook saying that, this person tried to pick up their kids, or this person with out-of-state tags was trying to pick up kids at Walmart. My daughter and one of her friends were in Neosho, Missouri Walmart. Small little country town, okay? And they get home, and they were about 16 at the time, own car, and some guy wanted them to go smoke weed with him. And they told him no, and they kept getting followed, and then he left and another guy came in and was following them, okay? This is probably about 3 years ago. And they go outside and they have a bad feeling, but I gave my daughter some pepper spray that has an orange dye in it, that if you spray your assailant, it actually also has tear gas in it, it'll drop them. I've watched the videos of the use of it, and that's why I bought it. And the orange dye is only revealable underneath black light. That way, if the cops catch him, they can put a black light on him and know that he was the one. So that's out there. I don't know the website right now, but once I find the website again, I will put that link in the description box as well. May have to edit later on, because I honestly don't remember the name of the company. Anyways, they just had this bad feeling. You know that gut feeling you get when something just isn't right, okay? And that was weird, sorry. But that gut feeling that you get when something just isn't right. And that's what them girls had. And, my daughter listened to me. And I've taught her how to protect herself. And, they stayed away from them. They stayed together. And they stayed until somebody walked them out to the car. And when they got outside, there was no camper in the parking lot. Just two guys in a car. And, these are 16-year-old girls that could have been taken and sold into sex slavery, I may have never seen my daughter again after that night. That's what we need to be standing up against, not slavery from the past, because you and I both know that my generation and your generation, we were not slaves. We were not slave owners. We need to let the past go, and we need to protect our families from the kind of slavery that's going on right now. There's still slavery going on. You just don't know it. Or they're called indentured servants, where we bring people from other countries over here, not just white people, even the Chinese and other people like Chinese, Mexicans, all them, they bring people here and they sign a contract with them to work for them and do whatever that they want for so many years until they're free. And a lot of times it's a lifetime, but they come here for a better life. And I'm not against anybody that comes here for a better life, legal or illegal, okay? I love everybody. And yeah, I can be a bitch at times, and I completely get that. But honestly, what we need to do is go against our government, because this whole coronavirus thing, yeah, coronavirus is a real virus. Yes, it's killing people. But I don't think it's for the reasons that you guys are being told. And I don't believe that it's, has anything to do. I know it has something to do with our freedom and rights, especially with this whole mass debate. It's called divide and conquer, guys. Okay, the more of us, blacks against whites. I've been seeing videos posted about a white woman in the park with her child, like a 2-year-old child, watching his mama be beat by a black guy, and this little kid's kicking this man. Okay, and I see this kind of videos posted, and everybody's like, why do people keep posting these videos? But they keep sharing them. You keep bringing that stuff up like it's okay. Start fucking flagging these videos. And if people are going to stand around and record them instead of doing something, you're part of the problem. You need to stand up for your fellow man, black, white, blue, purple, whatever. I don't go against gay people, bisexual, transgender, anything like that. We each have our own path in life. We choose it. And that may hit home to some of you guys. Yes, we choose what sex we're going to be, what nationality we're going to be, and what we're going to survive through on our journey while we're here on earth. And that comes from a spiritual point of view. Now, I can start preaching the Bible to you as well, because I once was a believer, and then I have escalated to be a knower. Just because of the path that I'm on and what I believe and the information that I've received over the years. We're all connected. We all bleed the same. No one is better than the other one. If you're going to start protesting anything, let's protest against our governments. Get us all off the lockdown. Yes, a lot of the positives right now, according to the CDC, is because people have antibodies. And the test doesn't differentiate whether you have the active virus or you have antibodies. And 90% of the time, people with the antibodies are going to test positive and be asymptomatic. And they want you to believe that you need to wear a mask and you need to go, isolate yourself and you need to do this and you need to do that, even though you have no symptoms. That's because you have antibodies. You're not going to get sick from it because your body naturally will fight it because it already has a natural immunity to it. Hell, the common cold, once again, is caused from the original coronavirus. Each generation, we have major movements that are done. Some of them are great. Some of them are not. But it all starts with a virus. And if you guys would go and Google stuff like my cousin did today to give me the facts, of course, and I wanted to post some false information on there to make them go and search for it. I'm sorry, honey, but I did do that to you, and I told you I'm proud you can use Google. Anyways, let's start protecting our families. Teach your kids how to protect themselves. When my kids were little, because I was molested as a child, I taught my kids that if anybody touched them where their swimsuit's covered, male and female, to let me know. And if somebody threatens them, then they need to let me know as soon as possible, because I can guarantee you, I will get to their asses before they could ever hurt my child again or get to me. And that's the type of woman that I am. I'm going to protect kids, mine or not, blood or not. If you call me Momo, you call me Mom, whatever, you're one of my kids' friends, I'm going to protect you until my last breath, if you need it. If you're one of my friends' kids and they cannot protect you themselves or need help, I'm going to be there. Okay? We need to start protecting against the slavery that is going on now, which is sex slavery. People kidnapping children and selling them into the sex slavery. You can walk into any come-and-go store, and in the women's bathroom stalls, it says, "Are you safe?" Has a 1-800 number. What they don't realize is that most of these people with phones, their phones are monitored remotely. That way they can't call for help. If you see someone that looks distressed in a bathroom, help them. Get them out of there. If I had the chance to do it, I would. And when these people do get out and they tell their story and they go to church and the churches tell them, these are the churches, even though we're called to love everybody, telling them that they need to literally die in the flesh and be like Christ to be saved. No, honey, you don't. You can believe in God and Jesus. You are starting on your spiritual path to get to where some of us already are, to know that God is within us. Because first, God was the Word. Or Jesus was the Word is what the Bible says, okay? Jesus was the Word, but he was called God is with us. Because God resides in each and every one of us. He is not some deity that we need to pray and ask for our sins for. The Bible tells us that he knows everything that we're going to do before we do it. We sign contracts in the spiritual realm before we ever are born, okay? He knows everything that we're going to do before we do it. Why do we have to ask for forgiveness? That's where we were taught this fear-based mentality that everybody is going through right now. Oh, you need to wear a mask. I might get sick. You need to get a vaccine. I might get sick. If you believe in something so much, it's going to work for you. That's why they say the mind is a powerful thing to waste, man. I don't know how many times I have to reiterate it. Please, guys, love yourself enough to search for the truth. Turn off your damn TV, stop listening to the media, and help the people around you. Stop thinking only of yourself. There are people struggling every day that portray a perfect Facebook life or a perfect Instagram life. You have the power within you to heal yourself. You know, I don't believe a God that loves us so much would put us on a place that we don't have cures out in nature. I believe that for everything that ails a human, there are natural remedies to it. And in what combination, we have to learn. But instead, we have Big Pharma making millions of dollars off of us every year, not for a cure, but for a treatment. What if more of us that are into the natural remedies search and research and help cure our fellow man from these diseases instead of just treating them with a poison that is made in some fucking factory? All right? Until next time, guys, take care. Bye.